Welcome back. Well, after hot rods and airplanes, Castle Air Museum is opening up the cockpits for a closer look. Here again is Joe Pruzo. So tell us, what is going on for Cockpit Day? You guys do a couple of them throughout the year, right? So this is the spring one?
Yes.
Okay.
You're very good. You're good.
Right.
You get the gold star for the day.
Thank you so much.
Yes, we do a spring open cockpit in May typically.
Yeah.
And we do a fall open cockpit in October.
Right.
Now, this year's spring open cockpit is actually May 18th.
Okay.
It's Saturday, May 18th. The significance of it is Armed Forces Day.
That's a great day to have it.
It is.
Was that on purpose or an accident?
No, it was on purpose.
Okay, yeah, you're looking ahead.
We're looking ahead, and what a great day to come out and celebrate our armed forces, because we have all of our flying armed forces on display.
Yeah.
And salute the men and women who keep us safe and free from fear and want always. So that's a great thing, and it's a great family event to do a lot of different exploration with the kids and see what really makes these things fly and tick.
What are we actually viewing during the open cockpit? Will we be climbing up to the cockpit and seeing the controls? Can we sit in the cockpit? What actually happens?
Well, unfortunately, we can't let anybody sit in the cockpit because a lot of folks don't know, but those airplanes are on loan from the United States government, and they're considered artifacts. They're not supposed to fly. Nobody's supposed to be in there except to clean them or something. But we do have stands, and they're made by the FFA and the shop classes at Atwater High.
Oh my God, I had no idea.
So we incorporate them. That's a great experience for them. So all of our stands, they're on wheels, they're towable, they're made to our spec, and it's a great learning experience for the high school kids.
Right.
And we had one young lady a few years ago that made the stand for the presidential aircraft, and she aspired to be a welder and went on and joined the Navy.
Oh my God.
So yeah. We do a lot with the high schools. We also do a lot with UC Merced.
Yeah.
But we definitely invite more schools to come out and help us out with these things. But that's how folks get up there. And at the top of that stairs, there's a docent there, or maybe someone who actually maintained the airplane, flew it, and they can tell you what all those little buttons and throttles and switches do. Hundreds. You know, this switch, on the stick, fires the cannon, or this, launches a missile. So there's a lot of things there, and people typically want to see, hey, what bombs did this drop, or what missiles did it fire? So you can see everything from fighters. Now, some of the bigger airplanes, like the C-130, you can actually go into the cargo bay and walk through.
Oh, okay.
So you get that airplane smell, and let me tell you, just to let your viewers know, it's not like getting on an airliner. I mean, these aren't made for creature comforts.
Right. No, comfort is not something the military really knows.
They all smell alike, so it's just one of those things. But in some cases they're pretty Spartan. So it just depends on what airplane you're getting into.
But something that was sort of built for comfort is you have Air Force One there.
Yes, we do.
And Air Force One.
Yeah, we do. It was Air Force One several times.
Yes.
Viewers out there, Presidents Reagan and Clinton both flew on it. Every president from Walter Mondale during the Carter years to Dick Cheney, and every first lady from Mrs. Carter to Laura Bush flew on the airplane. But we also found something else out. Back in the Reagan years, in the early, mid-'80s, the airplane that's at Castle was loaned to Her Majesty, Queen Elizabeth II, to fly around the United States. So Queen Elizabeth II actually flew on that airplane.
And we can actually walk in that plane.
Oh, yes.
We can take a tour of it.
Yes, you can.
We can actually see it.
We have people that will take you through there. They'll point out where the secure communications operator was. Here's the stateroom with pocket doors.
Yeah.
Who knows what was discussed in there? Secure line phones, the whole gamut,
Very cool stuff.
And the galley on that is immense.
Right.
So the pilots always said it flew a little bit heavy toward the tail, because you didn't have solo cups and paper plates. You had china, you had sterling silver, you had crystal. So all that weight
Oh, how interesting.
Exactly.
All stuff that you
Okay.
can learn at Castle Air Museum.
Absolutely.
And even more on Open Cockpit Day. So it's on May 18th. We will have all the information, where to buy tickets, how to get there, the hours, the times, everything. All right, Joe Pruso, thank you so much for spending a double dose of Castle Air with us today. Thank you so much.
Oh, it's not hard to take.
All right, don't change that channel. Pack your bags and get ready for an epic spring break. Jets Plus is your ride for an unforgettable trip next.